Welcome back to Let's Play Dread Trials. So previously we repelled the Albatross attack, and Symphonia is now back to normal. Unfortunately, Sarah has been captured because Vanessa apparently thinks that she was Rosana after Sarah mistakenly called herself Rosana instead of Sarah. Rosana, of course, is the guild master. Hey. Got one skill point, but unfortunately we're not close enough to get regen. And yeah, I figured regen would be a pretty good skill to get. I do sometimes feel like healing, of course, won't really recover HP as much in later stages of the game, and especially the Albatrossins, which, you know, they can be a big threat. I mean, yeah, compared to, the bandit enemies we fought. Our biggest threat right now is the possibility of an air demonic gateway incursion. Without a way to counter it, we're completely exposed to further attacks. Our best chance is the elves. With their long lifespans, they may have knowledge of how to stop it. Since you already built a rapport with them, I need you to seek their guidance on our behalf. Understood. I know someone well-versed in magic and sorcery. She might have answers. As for Sarah and the others, I'll assign a narrow unit to handle the rescue. Focus on your mission. Symphonia. Alright, let's meet Daisy again. So yeah, the demons. Which, interestingly, the demons, they do have some plot connection in this game. And it's kind of assumed that the demons were, extinct. But yeah, Hitbear did confirm that though this game and Eternal Dread, are not connected. Even though there are elements that are, shared between it. Apparently that door is a bit taller. But yeah, you will probably see once we, when we talk to Daisy. Yeah, don't attack Elise. Elise has not been released. Praise be. I did worry so much when we're suddenly arrested. That was embarrassing. Sorry for dragging you into all that. Actually, I came to discuss something important. A means to halt the accursed demonic gateway. I found sorcerer is what lost of time. I've never seen it, nor do I know how to afford it. Perhaps Liselotte should know. She have seen 1,000 years, and or perchance she does recall not from that age. 1,000 what? That's unbelievable. Who would have thought such a beowulf was actually an ancient relic? Oh, my apologies for being such an ancient relic, little one. God, I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't mean it. Apology accepted. Now, if those seekers a halt to an incursion, those need to procure the royal crystal. It does a bit of secret order, repelling demons and surrendering their dark magics and clearing the volatile gateway. And where can you find the royal crystal? Long ago, one could simply purchase such a thing. Yet, since the fall of the Doran kingdom of Konkari, no one have crafted its like. Konkari. Centuries have passed since then. To find one fool would be a trial indeed. Declaring it's harder still. Is there no other way? Not that I does recall. When the Great War fell to Demonkind, the need for such protections waned. Thus they were forgotten. I see. Thanks me. Thank you for your wisdom, Liselotte. Royal Crystal. Yeah, so this is pretty similar to, yeah, internal... So yeah, it's pretty similar to Internal Dread 3. Yeah, where we, Okay, so it's similar to Internal Dread 3 where we got the Royal Crystal, and we used that crystal in order to, repel the demons. So yeah, this game is basically kind of reversal of the events that do happen in Internal Dread 3. Although, yeah, there are spoilers, obviously, for that game. But yeah, in this game, the attack, of course, happens, and then we would get the Royal Crystal. Whereas in Internal Dread 3, the reverse happens, as we get the crystal first. And then the attack would happen. And yes, the attack and Symphonia and the Royal Crystal are plot points that are reused from Internal Dread 3. Royal Crystal, you'll say, what a coincidence. You know anything about the artifact? From what I heard, Ronsos was once in an expedition to an ancient Solarian tomb and discovered a Royal Crystal there. However, when the town fell abandoned, the crystal was among the relics lost. Then I suppose it's time for me to pay a visit to our abandoned camp. Okay, who is this? Okay, yeah, that elderly person. However, I successfully captured Rosana, leader of a Symphonian enemy. Huh, you fool. She's no daughter, Roseanne. I could tell by the color of her hair. Just like his. How could you miss a difference? So that's Cynel, who is apparently bedridden. Yeah, I believe Cynel is the main villain of the game. And honestly, probably compared to Garrard, the antagonist in Internal Dread 2 and 3, or the Elder Fiends in Internal Dread 1. Yeah, he does not really seem to be a much interesting villain compared to, yeah, some of the other, yeah, villains there. I mean, even D.I. Napper and D.I. Napper 2, I mean, yeah, they have much better villains. Yeah, she is not a daughter of Rosana. Apparently Rosana must be that father that Rosana was mentioning. I guess what happened is that, yeah, Sarah apparently mistakenly said that she was Rosana, and Vanessa captured her. When in reality, that's not Rosana. I'm sorry for her. I was careless. Such a simple task. Yeah, you failed. Just as I did. You're useless. Get out of my sight. I don't want to see your face again. I do wish, father. Like, even the fact that, you know, even the fact that Cynel doesn't really even bother to, like, send someone in to, like, you know, attack allies. You know, something that, you know, like, kind of something like Gorak would do. Yeah, Cynel doesn't even, yeah, bring up the allies thing. The one who stopped most of the attack. I knew it. Despite everything, I could never replace the real Felica. I knew it all along. Oh, that text. Yeah, that text. Because that text there, that's going to be a bit important about the, yeah, albatrosses. Because it mentioned the real Felica, and that suggests that Felica is indeed fake. And that's going to be something that's going to be that's going to be a very important thing to learn later on about the albatrosses. Wow. That was harsh. You knew from the beginning, didn't you? That woman wasn't their leader. Of course, she was so focused on protecting Redhead, even a fool could tell that the Redhead was the key player. And yet, you purposely captured the wrong one. You really are mischievous. It was more fun this way. Besides, we're not really aligned with Albatross. We just like the chaos the side brings. It makes the war much more entertaining. So yeah, apparently Vanessa and Rosana, they're, not really connected to Albatross. Now that the act is over, a captive is of no use. I think I'll make her my pet. Oh. Breaking such a beautiful, proud soul is always a thrill. Watching her surrender completely to me. Boo. Okay, so now we gotta go get more of that crystal. Oh hey, look at you. Our little fellow experts are turning 40 figure. I'm not here to play games. The royal crystal from Rosas, where is it? Huh, what? And what makes you think I'll just tell you? No clue. Wrong answer. I'll ask again. Where is the royal crystal? Still not telling. Why don't you try and make me talk? Our objective is to raise the prisoner's loyalty 100. Make a different torture and punishment method based on each prisoner's response. Once loyalty reaches 100, the prisoner will agree to cooperate and may even join the party to fight for you. So yeah, the game basically is explaining what I have shown there. It's not like that. Yeah, this is the only time in the game where you do actually have to use interrogation. I mean, besides maybe the achievement, which aside from getting the achievement and maybe the black market, you probably won't ever use this method. But yes, you can indeed get a party member. Yeah, mistress, please. Punch me more, harder. Oh, feeling shy now? Want more? Then tell me. Where's the royal crystal? Oh, too bad. We sold it to the Assassin's Guild. They offer a sweet deal for it. That's all I needed. Ah, please don't leave. Please, punch me more, mistress. You can't make me your pet. Remember what Vanessa said about breaking Sarah off? Yeah, and now she's like that too. I mean, I do think that kind of could make some sense if someone is a prisoner there, because, their, person could be indeed broken, being left in captivity. I mean, I'm not really an expert on, like, captivity. But I do think that's really kind of, really a true thing in real life. This is bad. Of all places, it had to fall in the hands of the Assassin's Guild. They've been our sworn enemies for years. There's no chance of a peaceful resolution. Then we have no choice, so we should take it by force. It seems so. I have no choice but to rely on you. Wait, you're not even trying to stopping me? No other options? Just straight up steal it? The situation is dire, and my mind's too caught to think of another way. So yes, take it by force it is. Alright, the Assassin. And now, remember when I said earlier about, the thing being recycled from Internal Dread Free? Well, wait until we confront the assassins. Okay, so yeah, there's that area there. I think we're gonna actually just go to Rosana's. And then, just go east. Yeah, Ronsaz. Which we have not been here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill the basilisk because I think the basilisk is a thief. And I think you do need the basilisk for it, and I'm also gonna get that. Yeah, I think that's it for aquarium equipment. Yeah, we did actually went here in a very early video. Let's go grab that log. That's the Scorching Hills. Yeah, we have not got to visit this, but yeah, you can see the enemies are pretty high level. And where I'm facing, that's the black market. And I believe these enemies do indeed drop the equipment, definitely. And you can see bottom left there are two dungeons. I believe one of them is level 50, and there is a procedural generated dungeon, I'm guessing. So yeah, I might have been wrong. But yeah, there are two for dungeons. I think one of them might be procedural generated, so I might be incorrect about that. So I think that's the only one path. And there's the Scorching Hills. Yeah, for some reason the game has you visit this like after the Outer World. We got hard log and an air log. Okay. Planet more. So remember the Dark Hunters. Yeah. That's what those enemies. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have one tied up. Yeah, I believe these women are, I think they're like 3,000. Yeah. Oh, we got an arrow one. Okay, one of them survived. Okay, just a bit show, yeah? Again, since we're near the entrance anyway, so we do the Ron saws. I think that's probably the closest prison. Capture any prisoner bringing me. I'll pay you a bounty. 3,000 Z. So yeah, there were 3,000 gold. However, if we do bring them to the black market, Scorching Hills. I think that's a similar name from Internal Dread 3. And yes, you also head back to a desert. And that's 6,000 feet. So yeah, the assassins and the albatross soldiers, they can be a pretty good way to get them. Alright, so let's head. Yeah, let's head. Probably be a lot easier if I disable these. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Yeah, it would be a lot helpful to have the auto lock. Ooh, that music. Yeah, that's also heard in their location as well. Alright, yeah. I don't think I got to show you the enemy. Oh, yeah. You can also see there's no map. Okay, yeah, I gotta be very careful, because, yeah, I believe they can tile up. Yeah, sometimes they can tile up. Okay. Yeah, there is no map. Yeah, doesn't really heal as much. I think it does give you, like, region. Yeah, they can also do that. And I'm thinking that's probably the person you probably would be taken to. Oh yeah, if you get tied up there. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, that's a bad thing. And yeah, they move so fast. Yeah, they move very fast. I mean, considering they probably won't have the, like, the, yeah, considering they probably won't have the, yeah, I think it's the immunity signet. And one of those signets, I believe, is, yeah, in a dungeon that we can't access. And that's the critical signet. We got the heavy gloves. So the critical signet increases your critical chance by 10. I think that's 9. And so far we have exactly... Yeah, I'm gonna go replace that. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that evasion here, because, yeah. As the evasion isn't really a lot useful. And having some poison resistance would probably still be nice. Yeah, because being immune to frozen silence is still good. Yeah. What's our critical chance? Yeah, critical rate 6. I don't think water does too much. We're gonna have fire. Oh yeah, they're fire resistant. Yeah. Earth doesn't work. Okay. Maybe ice. My legs got tied. And I had no way of escaping that. Yeah, get sent back to the beginning. So, yeah. Oh, what? Dang. Yeah. I tell you, those enemies are... Yeah, I tell you, those enemies, they're really relentless. My idea is... Yeah. It's a really good way if you want to try the yes. Oh yeah, they interrupted right there. Dang. I think this is definitely gonna have a lot of blunders, just like my internal Dread video, Dread free video, because you know at times I died to the prison bubble so many times. Oh yeah. Hopefully did not tie my leg. You do move faster. It's like not 1 second. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe having defensive things. Yeah, that's not helpful. Oh, parasite. What's this? Okay. Go on then. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can. Okay. Yeah, honestly, they're probably just as bad. Yeah, I guess really just trying to avoid him is just not really the option. Oh, they invaded? Oh, they... Oh. Oh, I missed that test. Lingering rune. Oh yeah, I can't. For some reason, yeah, you still can't. Yeah, I don't really understand, I mean, why you're not able to, yeah, change wounds when a skill's on cooldown for some reason. Yeah, like, I might even ask that on Steam. I mean, like, you know, if this is intentional. That increases the skill's duration. Yeah, that's what I should probably do. Okay, I do think that there is some. Oh, fire is also effective. And yes, that's the royal crystal. So this is a royal crystal. It's beautiful. What's this? A scroll. A contract of employment. Albatross. So the assassins were working for the albatrosses all along. Yeah. I also believe there's a second passage. Also contains. Yeah. God. Okay, let's see if we can tie her up. At least before the yeah. Piper. Rune of Precision. Complete what that does. It increases the critical hit rate. Alright, I think that's like about every. Yeah. Yeah. Go back to the block market. Right. And yeah, remember this? I think if we get the crystal, just like in Eternal Dread 3. Rogue, no doubt about it. Giving a real crystal. Let's not waste any time. We need to put the protection in place immediately. And you can see. And yeah, it's done. But this, neither demons nor their sorcerers should be a threat here anymore. Good. No more surprise tech for Dinake. Now we can focus on rescuing our people and striking back to Albatrosses. This, Elise, I messed up. Elena is missing. What? How did that happen? Sounds like you have urgent business. Go find your brother. I'll follow you end and the war being later. Thank you, Rosana. I'll be back soon. Okay, let's go find a land. Yeah. So this one is probably the saddest moment because a land is, well, yeah. A land. Thank goodness you're here. Elise, what's happening to me? I can't feel my mana. I can't use magic anymore. Even my sword skills, it feels like they're gone. My body feels weaker. Babble. Does that mean I can no longer be a rune knight? Then I can't fight anymore? Then what was the point? Why I pushed myself all those years? Why am I even living for now? Alan, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I just don't know anymore. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, there you are, lad. Been running around looking for you. Hate the button, but old Power's got a job need doing. What do you say? Lend me a hand, like old times? But why me? Oh, come on now. Oh yeah. Without ya, I ain't meeting my next order in time. Besides, consider a personal favor. I even toss you a little extra coin for your trouble. Don't get fret, girl. I'll keep him busy, give him something to put his mind to. You go about your own business now. Thank you, Uncle Palmer. I'll leave him to you. Elise, did you find land? I did. He's with Palmer now, thankfully. He's in good hands. Oh, I'm so relieved. I don't know what I'll do if something happened to him. Alright. So we gotta go see Rosana in the Rude Knight's Guild. Alright. Reaper Raw. First, we're gonna go look. Because some of those enemies we do fight, yeah, they are necessary for the components. So, yeah. The nose ring, I believe, is also from those enemies that can drop it. The Algorithm Ancient Log required an in-game location that we can't access right now. Yeah, might be able to. Yeah, we might be able. Too. Yeah, I might be able to upgrade our equipment. It'll be easier now once we have the enemies. So, yeah. So I believe we're gonna go try to do like 2 optional dungeons that we can access. Then we'll continue the story.